Hey friends, if this is your first time on my channel, I'm Tish and this is Tish Loves Home. So today I am going to a client's house that they're going to be putting up for rent. We kind of toured it the other day. There's some furniture still left in there. There's just little knickknacks and things. And so what we landed on was I'm going to take some pictures and share some things that's still in there, and we're going to just give it away. We're just asking people to come and get it. So I'm going to start over there this morning. We'll just show him what's still there. I'm going to put a message. If you are interested in it, send me a personal message and let me see if I can get it out of the house. And then once it's out of the house, I'm going to clean it really well, and they're going to have somebody come in and do some paintings and kind of get it ready for their renter. So I haven't done anything quite like this. I'm going to be hauling off some things, and I've got my boxes so I can take some stuff to the thrift store that I think, that might be something somebody would want. So we are loading up. I'm going to go get me a Celsius today because I am on a steroid pack right now for, I've had a rough week with just all this pollen and my allergies and just really all kinds of things going on. So I'm going to stop by and get one of those on my way, kind of wake me up. I did not sleep good last night. Therefore, I'm having a late start today, but that's okay. We're going to get it done. It's just down the road from my house. So let's get rolling and see what we can do. So here's what's out here. I just sent a picture of these cubbies to sweet little girl from our church that is going to be teaching, and she is getting these. So that's already done. This little round table is out here, and it has the two leaves in it. So that would be really cute for somebody. It's really sturdy. Just needs a little paint job. So I think that would be great. This old sewing machine, believe it or not, these are hard to get rid of. I mean, you could do something great with it if you wanted to, but I don't know if you want to or not. That's that. This goes with another piece that's in the den. So, this goes with another piece that's in one of the bedrooms. So there's that. We're going to get this. This is a headboard with a footboard, an antique-y looking one. It's really pretty. It's really pretty. I mean, you could paint it, or even if you wanted to leave it the way it is. I'm thinking it's just a full-size bed, but it's super pretty. We're going to keep these shelves over here, but we do have the mason jars. This stuff is just going to be tossed. I'll be taking that all to throw away. And this little table, it's really a nice little metal table. I think I'm going to put that up for grabs for somebody too. So out here we've got this little refrigerator. It needs a good clean, but it does work. So out here there are some tents. There is a Christmas tree. Don't know if it works or not, but it says it's pre-lit, 7 feet tall in the box. There's some miscellaneous, I don't know, I'm probably going to throw most of this away unless somebody wants it. But just some crock pots and things like that probably just need to go. This looks old, probably needs to go. This is a little clothing rack, and there are a pair of crutches out here. So that's what's happening out here. So now I am inside the house. Any of this stuff that's around here, free to a good home. This canister set, kind of in that little style that's come back now. A few little Tupperware things. Not a whole lot, but there are a few little things scattered around in here. So the oven is up for grabs. Don't worry about that. We're just giving it away. They said it does work. Now, it's old. I don't know how old. I mean, I'm telling y'all. You just have to take it at your own risk. But it does work. And if it's old, it's probably, the chances of it working well are probably good because, they don't make things like they used to. So that's there. This refrigerator does still work. Ooh, I got to put my drink in it. I'm glad it does. This would make a great workshop refrigerator or, garage. We have one. Oh, excuse me, Hampton. We have one in our garage and it's free. You might just want to give it a quick spray paint. You can buy spray paint to spray these with if you wanted to. So there's that. And then there's just some other miscellaneous things around, and someone is, when you come to get something, if you want to look at this stuff, you could look at it too. Okay, in here, everything that's on this table, we're taking this, so this is not up, but all of these things that are in here, we got some videos, this lamp, these two lamp sets, and it says $10, but they're free. That lamp. This could be a really cute little end table. It just needs to be painted. I like the look of that. This cute little knick-knack shelf. I know these are kind of coming back in style. Somebody might want that. These are up for grabs. The clock is already sold. This little card, I don't know if you put records in there originally or whatever, but you could do whatever you want. There are some old bottles here. And then these are up. There's two of those. So here's a look of all of the pictures that I posted. Y'all, I could not believe how quickly things went. When it's free, people will come and get it. Pretty much everything was spoken for. There were a few things that I originally thought I might keep, and I decided not to. I did keep that one shelf, and when I got home with it that day, it just landed me in a whole declutter reorganization of our storage room. And by that time, I didn't want anything else. It was like, let's just get rid of it all. But it did help, and I was able to kind of reorganize some things in there. But I had so many people that came to pick up stuff, and then I had a group of 3 ladies who came, and they literally just shopped the house. We loaded up a truckload full of things, and by the time they got all that they got, there really wasn't a tremendous amount left at that point. But lots of little vintage things that are very in style today, so I knew most of it would probably go pretty quickly. And it did. So that was nice, and I was able to not have to take as much to the thrift store, even though I still ended up with 2 big loadfuls in the car. Most of the stuff actually went home with people. You do get to the point that, for the sake of your time, that you just want to throw it away or give it away. And the thing about giving stuff away is you don't have to haul it anywhere. And I think we all kind of get to that point that we just want to move. We just want to move things out. We don't want to deal with it. So when you get to that point, just let it go. Just let it go. And you make other people happy, and you don't have to haul it off anywhere. So it all works out. So here is what the house is looking like after things have gotten out. Hampton, I'm gonna have to hold him because I gotta get this swept up. So we had somebody come get the refrigerator and the oven. So of course I got all that to clean out. I'm also gonna clean out inside the cabinets. I'm gonna dust those out. I'm gonna clean this door up some. We're gonna just really work on a good deep clean today. I do not feel good, y'all. My allergies have just been on it. So I was kind of glad just to come over here and be by myself and work, so I didn't have to try to be around anybody. Everything's out of here, so I feel real good about that. Somebody's gonna get the clock. I'm gonna put this hard drive in their keepsake thing, or what they're taking to get rid of, because I'm not sure what to do with that. And back here, they're going to be replacing all this flooring and blinds. So pretty easy to clean in here. Hampton's just been coughing. I don't know what's going on with him today. But this piece, I do have somebody that's supposed to get it. So I'm hoping they'll get it the next couple days. If not, I'm going to find a new owner. They have already given this away. These are bolted to the wall, so they'll stay. See one little cup up there. I'll get rid of that. So yeah, I'm going to clean the baseboards, vacuum in here, take these little curtains down. And let's see, in here, it's dark. I have not even gone to the bathroom since I've been working over here. And that is shocking. Let's see if I can find a light. I'm definitely going to clean some in here. I don't know what they're going to do with this bathroom. This is one that they said they might have to do some things with. Honestly, it's really not terrible. I mean, I think I would just paint the cabinets. I don't even know if I would replace this tile. I really don't think I would. I would maybe just put a new sink in and maybe countertop and it's really not that bad to me. And then of course I'm going to wash the potty and clean out the tub. I just don't think this is that bad. If you got to have old tile, of course to me the blue's going to be the best to have. So I think I could live with that if I were renting. And they've got things in that closet. And then in here, again, it's empty. I'm taking all these little signs off the door. This bathroom has been redone already, so it's in good shape. It just needs cleaning. So we are going to get to work. I'm going to get some cleaning done. I will probably video some of it, not all of it, but a little bit as I'm working, and we'll just kind of chat. The little storage room that's out there, isn't this pretty? The pond is so pretty from here. This little storage room is where most of that other stuff was, and it is actually about empty too. I don't know, that other storage room back there, they didn't mention that one, so I don't know if that's theirs or not. But anyway, this one is almost empty, and they're going to give this to a neighbor. So we are going to get started. First thing I'm going to do, where's Hampton? Is sweep this up. What have you got, Hampton, before he gets into something that he should not? Come here. So while I'm working, let me just share with you some things that I am thinking about for some upcoming videos, or even kind of like a new series. So I will have a senior in high school next year, my youngest child, and then I am completely through with school, except for her college. So I know that I'm going to be doing a series of video that I want to do for our memories of just like senior events throughout the year. But I also thought that it might be fun to kind of share those with other moms of seniors, and maybe we can kind of share ideas with each other of things that we're doing and that we're planning. Once we have our graduation this year, which is in just a couple of weeks, it's kind of like now they will be the new senior class, and she has her Drake pictures in June, and so it kind of all starts then. So I've been thinking about a lot of things that I want to do. I've met with several of my mom friends, and we had our cheer mom meeting about some of the upcoming things we want to do for next year. So I know I want to share some sweet little videos of that, not just for y'all, but also, like I said, for us, for our memories, because I've had one before. I've got a daughter that's 26, and I know how quickly this year is going to go by. It just really flies. You think when they start high school, oh, we've got 4 more years of high school, but the next thing you know, you're at the end of the junior year, and then all the decisions have to be made. So I'm thinking that that's going to be something fun. I'm also going to be doing some little seasonal decorating soon, probably toward mid-May. I'm going to go ahead and put up some like little summer decor that I'm going to leave up for the entire summer. We are going to be doing something different for 4th of July, so I'm not going to put up a lot of that stuff this year. I do want to host what I call a summer celebration at my house, just like to get all the family together in the summer and celebrate things that are happening with everybody. So I just decided to go ahead and kind of do an initial vacuum and get some of that big stuff out before I start wiping down the counters. So I'm going to wipe down the counters a little bit. We'll chat some. I'll film a little bit of that, and probably won't film all of it because I'm going to be here a while, but I will film a little. So like I was saying, we like to just kind of get together in the summer and celebrate all the happenings that have happened, kind of like from the school year, that calendar year, I guess, because I have one niece that's still in college, my side of the family. My oldest daughter and son-in-law, they are buying a house. You know, I've got my nephew and my daughter that will be seniors for the next year, and just so many things going on with everybody that it's just a fun time to get together and celebrate. And we have a lot of summer birthdays and anniversaries. So I started doing that a couple of summers ago, and we just really enjoyed it. I was doing it closer to around the 4th of July, but you know, that's not necessary. We can do it anytime in the summer. So I'm kind of thinking I might even do it in June this year. But, you know, just to connect a little bit with each other and share some things going on in our lives. And we see each other throughout the year, but it's always good to get together and just kind of have a big celebration and, you know, be proud of our kids and all that we have going. So I know I want to do that. And then, you know, again, we think, oh, we've got all this time in the summer, but it goes by fast too. And I will be working in the summer. I'm going to take some time off to go on a vacation and do some things with Caroline while she's here. But it's going to be a pretty busy summer and a very different summer because this will be the last one that we'll have with her really being at home as a high school student. So, and I'll be doing my regular jobs. I have a lot of upcoming projects, a lot of people that I'm working with. I don't share some of the things that I've been doing because it's just kind of one of those things for some people. It's kind of private and it's a progression. I am working with some people on different areas of their house. I'm working with a couple, helping them to declutter and unpack, and that's a process. And we are working, but it's not an easy thing for her to do, and I'm trying to respect her privacy and just help her make decisions and not, you know, force her into something. But that, along with just some of my regular cleaning jobs that I have, so it'll be a full experience. And then things always come up, so I should be sharing some of those little projects too. I don't really have a lot planned for my house. I have really noticed a shift in myself. I just don't want to do a lot. It's just terrible. But beyond work, I just don't want to do a lot when I get home. I'm just kind of focusing on just taking care of the things that I have now and not doing a whole lot of projects. Really trying to save up for senior year and then also on into college. So kind of scaling back a little bit, but you know, for right now, that's okay.
It's all gonna be good. Don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about nothing. Nothing now. It's all gonna be good. So breathe like you know you should. Yeah, breathe till you've understood. Until you're feeling like yourself again. Feel the sunlight on your skin. Keep your heartbeat beating. Go on, breathe in.
I think I've done a pretty good clean in here. I'm going to mop the floor. I'm going to wait on this part because I'll be going in and out. I put some Comet down on some of these dark spots. I've been messing with it for a while. And then over here, the refrigerator had the most dirty spots. I've already scraped up a bunch, but I'm going to do a little bit more. And I just left some of the things like this. I left them a drawer with that. And I decided just to leave these cleaning products in here because it's going to have to be cleaned again. But, you know, everything's going to have to be painted. When I am in a house, I do a lot of imagining what I would do if it were my house. And I think this is a really sweet house. I really do. It's, you know, it's an older home, but it's got really good bones, and it's just a good size for a single couple, or, you know, even with one child, or, you know, living on your own. But I think I would definitely paint the cabinets white, at least the upper. I might do the bottom kind of a sagey green color. I think that's probably what I would do there. And then I think I would continue that sagey green over here all the way around on this. And then maybe do this wallpaper, a pretty little wallpaper color. I don't know, or white, and just go all the way around with that. Now, I'm not talking about doing any, you know, like reno or anything in here. And then, you know, you could have a little table here. You could even have it to the wall and then just use it when you needed it. You could almost create like a little desk area over here. But paint is going to do so much for this house. This is going because they do have central heat and air now, so that'll be gone. But, you know, it could even be painted white down here and some pretty wallpaper up there, or pretty light green. So I'm going to go ahead and mop the parts I'm not going to be walking on. And then we're going to start in this room, which should be pretty simple because there's not anything in it. I probably will go ahead and clean that fan. I'm going to take these curtains down. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started with that. I want to show you the den cleared out, and I have a question. See if anybody can give me an idea. I think I'm going to put it on ChatGPT. So this den is really a very good size. It really is. The cable outlet is over there. I don't know if that's exactly where I would really want it. If I were in here, I think I would like a couch over there, and then you could pull it out some and put like a sofa table behind it maybe, and put the TV on this wall. But that's where it is. So I was wondering, you know, I just think like this, y'all. If you did like a couch along here, I don't think they use the front door probably that much, but you could still have entrance. But if you did a couch along here, and maybe like a bench there with storage, and then you could put maybe even a little love seat over here and a chair in that corner. I don't know. I think I would have to get in here with the furniture and play with it to figure out how I'd want it to be. But this is what I want to show you. I don't really understand this. So this is the entrance, and it has a door that goes into the hallway. And you know, my brain has been working overtime on this. It's just crazy. Stuff like this drives me nuts. I've thought about I would probably just take it out and just let it be a straight walk through. And probably if I were renting it, that's what I would do. If I lived here, I kind of would want to make this like a wall, and you could have a pretty entry table here when you come in. And then maybe I'll show you what we could do on the other side of the hall. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead. I've cleaned off the baseboards and some bad stains on the wall. Hampton is so over this. I did bring him a bed, but he's struggling. You know, they're going to have to paint it all anyway. But I'm going to go ahead and mop this, and then I'll get started in the back. So this is where that little area comes out. So if you close that and just made this a wall, you got to have access to this because this is the HVAC. You got to be able to get to that. But you could, I think probably what I would do is just close that off, and then you could just do a little small bench maybe right here with storage, and then you could do some shelving or something on the wall, or you could make it a closet, and you could do like a sliding door, like a barn door right through here. I don't know if you can see that. There's enough room on that wall for a small one, and then you could really, you know, use it as a closet. You could actually hang things and whatnot. I don't know. I can't come up with anything off the top of my head, so give me all the ideas. This room has built-in shelves here. Could be an office, or, you know, another bedroom with a little closet. Got that done. All of it's going to have to be painted, so that'll come. So this is the main bedroom, and they have already redone this little bathroom with the shower. So I got it good and clean. I mean, this is a great little rental house, y'all. I mean, I think it's gonna be great for somebody once everything gets painted and whatnot. And then it's got, one of those closets that were typical during this time period. And it also has this closet in the hallway, so you could use it for additional, clothes or linens, that kind of thing. Has another little hallway closet as well off of this bedroom with the closet in it. So yeah, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, make a great little rental house. I can't wait to see it after they get through painting.
Every time we cross paths, my heart skips a beat. There's a feeling in the air that's so, so sweet. I can't help but wonder what it'll be like when you finally come into my life. I'm waiting, waiting, waiting for you, counting down the minutes till you're here, it's true. In my dreams I see your face. I'm ready for love, ready to embrace. The anticipation is driving me wild. I can't wait to see your infectious smile. I've been searching high and low, near and far, but now I know you're the missing piece to my heart. I'm waiting, waiting, waiting for you, counting down the minutes till you're here, it's true. In my dream.
Oh, y'all, so I am home, about to pull in my garage. What a busy day. It took me about 3.5 hours, no, about 3 hours and 45 minutes to get this done today. And it's a lot of work, it really is. But I feel really good about where I left it for them. I have one more pickup tomorrow and that's it. And then they will be able to come in and grab the few things that they want and get started with the rental company, starting the painting and all of those things. So I am really excited for them. It just kind of worked out with my schedule that I was able to get to them pretty quickly. So I'm glad for them for that. And it's raining today. Praise the Lord. We need the rain so bad. I'm so happy it's raining. So I'm about to go home and I'm going to get myself cleaned up a little bit and just relax and let her know what we got done. And I just want to say, this is going to happen to all of us at one point or another. And it just kind of, I think the older I get, the more that really hits home with me. This was a small house, a very small house in comparison to a lot that I've been in. And by the time I got to it, I mean, there was still stuff in it, but not near what it was before. We had actually helped them a couple of years ago clean out a ton of stuff, and then they had done some, and then here we were again. And I think, again, it is a lesson to start getting rid of stuff along, not accumulating so much stuff, because one day when we're not here, somebody is going to have to figure out what to do with it. And it's sad. I'll be honest. I don't really even like estate sales because it's sad to me. It's like somebody's life just on display, with a price tag on it. I mean, I know people get great stuff there and they use them in their home and they kind of give them new life. So I'm trying to think of it that way. But it is just kind of sad to see all the years of somebody's life just, thrown out there. But anyway, I am happy that this house is gonna have life again. I know there's a lot of memories in that house for this family, and now somebody's gonna have new memories in it, and that makes me happy. So I don't know, just really made me think a lot as I'm working on this about what we've all got to deal with one day. When my grandmother, I'm trying to think, like my grandparents, my grandmother, we had already moved her out of her house. She was living with my mom and my aunt, taking turns. And so they had already kind of done all of her stuff. And, she got to help choose who got what. She knew what grandkids got what, what kid got what. So that was really a sweet thing, honestly, because she wasn't, like in terrible health when they moved her out. So she got a voice in those decisions. So when she passed away, we didn't have that to do, which was good because, you know, that was hard enough as it was, just, you know, losing her. So with her, that was good. You know, I think my granny, there was a lot of that had to be done. Luckily, she had 5 children and tons of grandchildren, so they knocked it out pretty quickly. You know, and then with my mom, you know, my dad was still here, but my sister and her husband were moving in the house, so all their stuff had to be moved in. And, you know, it's such an unexpected, quick thing. We had so many decisions that we had to make so quickly, and that was terrible. And, you know, over the years afterwards, we did continue to get rid of some things, but we did keep some things, and I love the things that I have in my house. But anyway, I don't know. I'm just changing. I know as you get older, you look at things differently. But, you know, the stuff is just not what it used to be to me anymore. I'm scaling back on lots of things in my house. I'm only keeping some things. I love to do seasonal decorating, but I'm keeping that to a minimum because I want to enjoy it. And I don't want it to become a burden. Just all of it. You know, it can become a burden. And then when you are not here any longer, it can be a burden to those left behind. Sad but true, you know. So anyway, life lessons with Tish today, I guess. But I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you are on my Tish Loves Home Facebook page, this was a special job that I was just asked to do. I mean, I'll do just about anything in a home that I'm capable of. And as far as pricing, so I charged $200 for the first day. And that was packing up. I took 2 loads to the dump, 2 loads to the thrift store, posted all the things, and met tons of people to get stuff out of the house. That's a bargain to me because I spent a lot of time and I got rid of all their stuff. So they didn't have to move it, and, you know, there you go. And then today I'm probably going to do about $250 because I did do a deep clean. And then I also continued on with some of the posting and meeting, and I was there for like 4 hours, so I feel like they definitely have gotten their money's worth out of me. So $450 to help them get rid of all the stuff. They didn't really have to get involved with any of that, and to clean and haul stuff off. So they are pretty much ready. They just got to come get their stuff and they can load up and go. So that's it. Thank you for watching. I am changing a lot of things on this channel. I'm probably not doing as many videos. I don't know what's going to happen with it. I'm just telling you, I'm going to do what I want to do. How about that? I'm just going to do what I want to do. And it just does what it does. That's what happens to you when you get to be in your 50s, I think. You just do what you want to do. So there you go. Thank y'all. I hope that you will hop on here and just see what I'm up to. Lots of videos are posted from that I've done in the past, so check those out, and I'll see you on the next one.
Make your dreams